So, two things have happened between the last stream and now. Number one, I didn't start this stream at the start of the second half, but at the start of the fourth quarter. Second, I freaking shaved. Horrible intro aside, we are back for the divisional round of the 2025 NFL season. Yes, I know this was meant to start at the start of the second half, but we had so much to do today, it wasn't even funny. So, be glad you're just getting the fourth quarter of this game. But still, we should be in for quite some excitement. I will say that. So, Denver Broncos, we witnessed yesterday, advance to the AFC Championship, but with Bo Nix breaking a bone in his ankle, Jarrett Stidham would start next Sunday. And the Broncos are eagerly awaiting to find out which of these two teams the Broncos will face. It's the 5-seeded Houston Texans who pulled off a victory against the Pittsburgh Steelers last week, taking on the 2-seeded New England Patriots. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here. So, Patriots currently in possession of the football. Drake May going deep with this for Kendrick Boutte. Holy crap, did he catch that ball? Kayshon Boutte, I meant to say. Holy cow, did he catch that football? They rule it a touchdown for the... No, wait a minute. No. That's not a touchdown. Sorry to say, that isn't a touchdown. He had a one-handed grab, but it's not a touchdown. It just slipped to the ground. Might be an incompletion. If I'm the Texans here, I would throw the challenge flag. That did not look like a catch. That ball clearly is on the ground. Yeah, that's a catch. That is an incomplete pass. So right out of the gate, we're using this graphic. The touchdown grab by Kayshon Boutte is under further review. I thought he made an insane one-handed grab, but the replay is showing otherwise. Wow. So this is how we're starting off the stream. Well, this is what I get for starting late, but we can work with it. So, Drake May connected with Kayshon Boutte with a one-handed grab, but they are going to review it to see if he kept control as he was going on his way into the end zone or if it touched the ground along the way. All right, so give possession over here to New England because they currently have possession. And we'll just go from there. So yeah, they're taking a look at it right now, see if Boutte had the catch in bounds. Well, he had it in bounds, but the question is, did he have full control of it as he was going down into the end zone for the touchdown? That's what they're going to be checking. And that replay showed that he did not catch it. Oh, wow. It actually stood. That's a New England touchdown. Holy cow. Kayshon Boutte with his first one-handed grab of his career. I gotta see that again. He beat Stingley Jr. of the Texans defense. What a catch by Boutte. I mean, maybe the left hand secured itself underneath the football and maybe never touched the ground. But it was really hard to tell from those replay angles. But what a grab by Kayshon Boutte. That's unbelievable. So the Patriots take a 12-point lead over the Texans. Well, who would have thought? All right, here is the kickoff to Houston. And since I didn't say it, away we go, and we continue from New England. Here's Knoll on the kickoff return, down to the 22-yard line. All right, so here comes C.J. Stroud. The first half, he was dominant. 10 completions for 124 yards and a touchdown, but threw 4 interceptions in the process, so maybe not so dominant. In the second half, he's been held in check. 6 completions for 54 yards. Now the Texans are down 2 scores. First down for the Texans from the 23. Here's a toss to Woody Marks. Out of bounds for gain of 5. Second down at 6. Stroud. He's going deep with this. That might be too far. Incomplete! No flags thrown for the intended receiver either. Oh, man. I thought that deep throw was underthrown. I thought it was going to be overthrown, but no. It was indeed a good throw. It just... Gonzalez just significantly hindering Higgins' ability to catch that ball. Although then again, it probably wasn't too significant. And there was a defensive hold that the officials missed. No PI, no defensive holding, and it's third down. Remember, winner of this game will the winner of this game will take on the Broncos in the AFC Championship at Denver. But remember, Jarrett Stidham is at quarterback for the Broncos. Bo Nix is done. And the Texans have to burn their second timeout to avoid getting flagged for a delay of game. Boy, it is a downpour of what looks to be snow in New England. Third and 6. Stroud Out to his right. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. And the receiver takes a collision to the right knee. That is Stover that is injured. What happened to Stover here? Oh, that right. It wasn't an impact. Oh, that right knee just bent awkwardly. Damn. They're going to take an injury timeout for Stover. But the way he fell down on that turf did not look pretty. All right, well, Houston can't do anything with that possession, so they got to punt this right back to the Patriots. Townsend on the punt, Marcus Jones to receive it. Lets it bounce. Texans keep it out of the end zone. It'll be down at the 3-yard line. So Patriots will take over from there with 11:57 left to go in this game. Oh, close. And off on first down, and Ramondre Stevenson will pick up a gain of 8. All right, brings up 2nd and 2. Here's another handoff. Stevenson will get a first down for the Patriots. At this point, New England's just looking to run the clock down and make their way to Denver. Golly! Ugh. Theoretically, the Texans still have a chance, but this defense of theirs has really got to step up. First down from the 18. Stevenson, powering through, will pick up 8. Wow. Actually make that 9. 2nd and 1. Stevenson again gets a first down inside the 30. Well, it might be over for the Texans if they keep this up. First down for the 29. May hands off. Travion Henderson now with a carry. He'll take it to the 35 for a gain of 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Henderson brought down at the 31-yard line and will go backwards. 3rd down. Okay. Brings up 3rd and 7. Today, the Patriots have only converted 2 out of 11 third down attempts. From the 32, May throws. It's caught for the first down. Stephon Diggs moves the chains for the Patriots, and that could very well ice it. With only one timeout in the Texans' pockets, New England is doing everything in their power to run this clock down. All right, so first down, New England. They are at the 46-yard line. Here's a give, and Henderson, make that Stevenson, has got nowhere to go. Losing a yard. Actually loses 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. Oh, God. Ugh. Gotta stop that. 2nd and 12. Stevenson will get 4 on the run. Bring up another 3rd down and 8. We're coming up on 6 minutes left to go in this game, and all Stroud can do from the sidelines is watch. And we're wondering, do the Texans start Davis Mills? Could he be an improvement over Stroud. Will Mills ever be coming out for this next drive for Houston if they end up getting the ball back? Here we go, 3rd and 8. May going deep with this. It's incomplete. Williams, the intended receiver. It is going to be 4th down, and the Patriots will have to punt. He's holding him by the... Wow, okay, I'm surprised that wasn't called for either PI or defensive holding. The Texas defender that covered Williams was grabbing him by the jersey before the ball even went in his direction. And yet that wasn't flagged. Either way, the Patriots will punt it back to Houston, and here's the kick. It'll be fair caught at the 13-yard line by Knoll. More than likely we'll be seeing Stroud, but could Mills be stepping out on this field for once? The Texans fans I know would rather have him out on the field over Stroud today, seeing as how Stroud hasn't done much. First half threw 4 interceptions. He's still out there. First down for the Texans from their own 14. Stroud over the middle, incomplete for Dalton Schultz. 5:44 left. Any hope of the Texans potentially winning this game rides on this drive. Like, theoretically, a field goal wouldn't even help them at all. They have to score a touchdown considering they're down by 12. Second and 10. Stroud. Schultz there and make that Bryant is wide open, and he'll pick up 8 yards on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Texans. 3rd and 1, under 5.5 to go, and that clock continuing to wind down. Texans go quick. Stroud throws. Bryant's got the catch. First down near the 30. Oh, come on, I clicked that. There we go. All right, first down, Houston. I think they're going no huddle here. Stroud airing this out and throws it away. Ooh. Could not handle the pressure coming towards him. $4:59 left to go. Clock is stopped because of the incompletion. Wow, 2 for 7 for 39 yards and an interception on 15-plus yard throws. Damn. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Stroud throws incomplete. Hutchinson, the intended receiver. Pass got broken up. It's now 3rd down. Any hope for the Texans rides on this 3rd down play. Christian Gonzalez, the man in coverage for the Patriots. It's now 3rd and 10. Stroud looking, pressure. Sacked at the 20. They're done. They're done. That's it, folks. They're done. I don't imagine the Texans try to risk it here. I mean, spot in the AFC Championship would be on the line, but I don't think they want to try to go for a 4th and 18. And the Texans will punt. Here's the return by Marcus Jones. Inside the 20, inside the 25, out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. .403 left in this game. Mays had 16 completions for 179 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and an interception. While Stroud has had 18 completions for 193 yards, but 4 interceptions on the night. It's been a brutal round of divisional weekend football for Stroud. Here's Stevenson on first down. He'll get a gain of 9. Safe to say we're going to have a number 2 versus number 1 seeded AFC championship. But, like I said, in terms of Denver, with Bo Nix out for the rest of the postseason, it's going to be interesting to see how Jarrett Stidham will fare against this Patriots team in the AFC championship, assuming New England moves on. Texans burn their final timeout. Second down and 1. Here is Ramondre Stevenson trying to pick up a first down to ice it, and he did. First down, New England. Clock continuing to wind down, and the Texans have no way of stopping it other than the 2-minute warning. First down from the 39. And now the Patriots use their first timeout. God dang it. Also, folks, I just received word Snark will not be joining me on the next Divisional Weekend stream. He's going to still be working, so can't do it. So it's going to be a solo gig for this Divisional Weekend game. First down, give to Stevenson. He'll be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and 10 from the 39. Here is Stevenson again, and he gets denied. We'll bring up a third down and 10 with the 2-minute warning coming up here in a few seconds. Patriots are just going to let this run all the way down to that 2-minute warning. And a big third down coming up for the Patriots. So, here we are. 2-minute warning is upon us. And we got people that are shirtless in the stands. What the frick? I wish I didn't see that. There are people in that cold New England weather that are shirtless right now. What the actual fuck? Third down and 10. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. May looking to throw. Passes incomplete. Why would they throw? Why would they throw it? Now the clock stops at 1:54, and the Texans now theoretically have a chance. It's a long shot, but they've got a semblance of a chance. Why didn't they run it there? They genuinely should have ran the football there. Don't know why they thought throwing it would be a good idea. Here's the punt to Houston. On the return, out of bounds at the 28. 1:45 to go. Lord have mercy. That may come back to bite him. First down for the 28. Stroud wide open. Marks, first down at the 41. Yeah, I don't know why they would throw that football on that third down. They're trying to ice the game. Now the Texans have a lot of time here. Stroud on first down. Bryant with the catch, trying to get out of bounds. It does at the 48. Lord have mercy. Houston Texans, the only team not play in the conference championship game. 0-6 in the divisional round. Second down at 4. From the 47, pressure on Stroud. Gets rid of it quickly. Incomplete for Knoll. I'll never understand why the Patriots decided to throw on that third down coming out of the 2-minute warning. They should have just ran it. Don't know why they thought throwing a pass would be a good idea. Third down at 4. Stroud, incomplete for Bryant. And now it's fourth down with 1:11 left. Still no idea what the Patriots were thinking. Fourth and 4. Season on the line for Houston. Now the Patriots will use their second timeout. All right, fourth down coming up. Bucky Bruce making their presence in the chat. Well known. The ending of this stream will be coming very soon, folks, but stick around because we will be live for Rams-Bears taking place here very shortly. Fourth and 4, season on the line for Houston. Stroud, he's going deep with this. He's got Hutchinson. It's incomplete. It is incomplete, and the Patriots are going to survive. He had Hutchinson wide open, and he could not hold on to it. Damn, that is a painful way to end it. Spillane, 14 in coverage on Hutchinson, had an arm on Hutchinson to break up the pass and to not let him secure it on the way to the ground. And the Texans yet again will fall short of the championship. A couple kneel downs by Drake May is going to end it. Wow. The Texans are basically the Dallas Cowboys of the AFC. They have gone on a drought not making it to the AFC championship, but compared to us, it's a shorter drought. Texans haven't been around the NFL as much as Dallas has, but Lord have mercy, neither one of these two teams have seen the daylight of the AFC championship, and the Texans won't be seeing one now. That last kneel down by Drake May is going to do it. So the New England Patriots are off to the AFC championship, making their first appearance in that AFC championship since 2018, when Tom Brady would go on to win Super Bowl 53. So, the championship is set for the AFC. It'll be the 2-seeded New England Patriots traveling to Denver to take on the 1-seeded Denver Broncos. But remember, with Bo Nix injured and breaking a bone in his ankle, his postseason is done. Jarrett Stidham will be the quarterback for the Broncos next Sunday. So it's going to be interesting to see how they will fare against the 1-seeded or against the 2-seeded Patriots. So New England is done hosting playoff games because they're going on the road for the AFC Championship. Now, we know now the AFC Championship is set, but we still have one more game to go. And it'll determine who will face the Seahawks in the championship game, because they destroyed the 49ers so badly last night that I actually called the stream early because it was that bad, and the score remained 41-6 after I called the stream, so I really technically didn't even miss much, so it was a good thing I called that stream early. Now, with the Seahawks on their way to the NFC Championship, they're going to be hosting it. It's just a matter of who will they face. Will it be the 5-seeded LA Rams? And could we experience another round 3 of an NFC West divisional bout? Or will it be the number 2-seeded Chicago Bears? Well, only one way to find out. Folks, we're going to end this stream here. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes or so. And we are going to have ourselves the last game in divisional weekend. As the 5-seeded Los Angeles Rams go on the road to Soldier Field to take on the 2-seeded Chicago Bears. But until then, I'm JC signing off for now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because we're not done yet. One game left to go in divisional weekend. We will be right back. We're just taking a short break. But we will be going live for the remaining game of divisional weekend very shortly. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back. Peace out.